Hey, good morning, guys. Today I'm going to talk about you can't outrun the clock, but you can slow it down. Now, a lot of people don't believe that, but I just know from my own life, from watching other people, reading about other people, watching other people's lives, and reading science and stuff, the studies that doctors have done, you can slow the old clock down. But look, we're all going to get older, and there's no escaping that. Age-wise, you can't outrun the clock, but you can slow it down. So in this video, I'm going to show you some of the habits, the routines, and mind shift changes that have helped me, stay pretty strong, mobile, lean, a long time after a lot of guys have given up. It's not about it's about owning the time, not fearing it. You don't want to fear the time. I don't fear getting old. This is Mike Norris, and if you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. It helps the channel. When you do that, it helps it grow, helps the good old Google algorithm. So let's talk about why you can't outrun the clock. Aging's real, muscle loss is real, slower metabolism's real, stiffer joints, longer recovery times, all of those are real, but you can improve those. You can get better at every single one of those. You can stop the muscle loss, you can gain muscle, you can speed your metabolism up, you can work on your joints where your joint is stiff, and you can work on recovery. So you can't stop the clock, but you can change the pace of it with the right inputs. The goal isn't to live forever. Nobody's going to live forever, but it's to live better longer. Like I tried to tell in the video I put out the other day, that one of my classmates asked me what I was doing and said, why are you trying to stay young, or however, I forget exactly how she put it right now. You're just like the rest of us. Well, that's true. But then again, I'm not like the rest of you. I'm going to get older, but I'm going to live the last 10, 20 years of my life, hopefully doing things I want to do, and not sitting around not able to do anything. Now, things that slow the clock down, and you're going to be familiar with this. We know that strength training slows it down. Why? Because you keep your muscle or you build muscle. And remember, after the age of 30, we start losing muscle every single year. And so you start doing some kind of strength exercise, you'll build muscle and you'll maintain your muscle. Also, doing different exercises supports your joints. We all need that. Joints are one of the biggest issues we have as we age. It's one of the reasons we're not mobile. Let me tell you what else it does, strength training. It boosts your testosterone. And for men, that's important. We want to keep our testosterone, and it prevents falls, injuries, and being frail. I don't want to be old and frail. It could happen, but I'm trying to prevent it as much as possible. So muscle, think of it as an anti-aging medicine. Okay, the next one, daily movement and walking. I'm going to give you 5 of these. It increases your blood flow, which I've talked about in many videos, helps burn fat, clears your head, which is a big thing. Walking is great for burning the fat, clearing your head. You don't need to run marathons. I ran a marathon when I was 20. I knew that I was going to run one and one only after I did that, because that was painful. Just move consistently every day. Move consistently. Motion is life. Think of it that way. Motion is life. Just daily walking. Like today, it's supposed to rain. So I'm going to the gym. I'll do some walking on the treadmill probably. If I can get outside and walk, I'll walk. And other than that, my movement today will be in the gym or inside the house here. High quality nutrition. This is super important, mostly whole food. You won't, or, good food is fuel that reduces inflammation and supports energy. Inflammation is one of the things that causes us so many injuries in our body. causes sicknesses, disease. We want to reduce that inflammation. And eating good food along with the other two, building muscle and movement, is what helps fight those things. You need, of course, you need to make protein a priority, good hydration, plenty of water, cut out the processed junk. Just quit eating or cut back as much as you can on eating crappy foods. You know what they are. You don't have to be told that. Food is either aging or rebuilding you. Now you need to think about, a good thing is fasting. You know, I've done a lot of fasting. I do a lot of 16 and 8. The last, say, like 4 or 5 years, I've done a good bit of fasting. I've got up to like 21 hours, 22 hours. I never went a complete 24. But a good way to start is, 16 and 8 is what most people do. You eat all your food in an 8-hour window. Well, to start out, do a 14 and 10. So you say you're in bed 8 hours. If you don't eat anything for 3 hours before you go to bed, that's 11 hours. And then you get up, you don't eat anything for 3 hours. You can have stuff to drink that has no calories in it. You could have black coffee with nothing in it. You can have water. You could have some of the things you can put in your water. I never knew people don't like water, but there are people that don't like water. You can put some of those packets in your water to color your water or whatever, and it has no calories in it. You can drink green tea, or some of the teas, make sure they have no calories in them. You can drink stuff like that. And a lot of times when we think we're hungry, we're actually just thirsty. So I would really suggest, and I'll do a video. I got several videos coming on fasting, because fasting is actually a big subject, which I'll start talking about fasting and some of the things that I did and helped me at the front of the fasting and at the end of the fasting, and things I did during the fast. Which if you can't do a 14 and 10, start out 12 and 12, then go to 14. You'll get better at it as you go along. Number 4 is sleep and stress recovery, and I talk about sleep and recovery all the time. It's something I didn't really know a whole lot about until I started coaching people, and then I found out how important sleep and stress recovery are, because I had so many people that had so many issues with sleep and stress. Basically, your body regenerates while you sleep. Most of the things that happen good for your body happen while you're sleeping. You think it's the exercise and all of that, and you're losing the weight. You don't lose any weight out there doing that. It causes things within your body that you lose that weight later when you're at rest, when you're asleep. You lose it when and more muscle. The more muscle you have, this is kind of crazy, but the more muscle you have, the more calories your body will burn. Muscle helps you lose that fat you want to lose. Poor sleep is faster aging, lower hormones, and faster fat gain. People who don't sleep, it's easy for them to put on fat, and it's hard for them to get fat off. You just can't out-train bad sleep. Doesn't work. Can't do it. Finally, number 5, purpose and mental sharpness. You want to keep your mind working. You want to learn, teach, connect, reflect. I'm constantly, I'm a big reader. I watch videos. I watch YouTube videos. I'm trying to learn stuff now. I've been buying Bitcoin, and I know a lot of people are against it, but whatever, it's the future. I've been buying Bitcoin for every month or every week for 2 years now, and I haven't sold any of it because I know what I'm doing. Well, I take that back. I sold some other cryptos to help pay for my trips last year. I have a card that I can put crypto on, and like when I was in Atlanta, all my food, everything was bought with my cryptocurrency. I'm holding the Bitcoin, but I have 4 or 5 other things that I'm spending, that I build up. But Bitcoin, I'm going to pretty much sell everything pretty soon and put it all on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is getting ready to really skyrocket. But I'm just learning a lot about that, not pushing it on anybody or anything. You might be totally opposed to it, that's fine. But you can't cheat time, but you can make time respect you. And that's what I'm trying to do. It's not about trying to be 30 again. It's about becoming the strongest, most capable version of yourself that you can be right now. Now, you can be 60 years old and feel like you're 30. You can get your body to a point where you know, you're pretty much in better shape than most 30-year-olds. But you know, you can't do a whole lot about the mug without plastic surgery. But you can do stuff about wrinkles and crow's feet and things like that. You'd be surprised how that stuff improves when you start eating better, and when you are doing strength training and you're walking and stuff. Now, I didn't really talk about supplements. There are some supplements that I take. Protein powder is one of them, but I've got an entire video that you can watch on my morning ritual. And my morning ritual is basically my black coffee and supplements. This is my second cup. My second cup has nothing but mushroom coffee, and I put collagen peptide. I put collagen peptides in both cups. I have 2 cups of mushroom coffee each morning. My first cup has a few other things in it. And also I put cinnamon in each cup of coffee. But and these things are, the collagen peptide is really good for your skin, guys. Really good for your skin. It's good for your joints. And I also put in MCT oil in it. And creatine. My first cup has MCT oil, creatine, and collagen peptides, and the cinnamon in the mushroom coffee. But there's a video, you can go read about the whole thing. But anyway, drop a comment. What's the one thing you're doing right now to help slow your clock down? It can be different for everybody. But if you do those 5 things, if we keep those 5 things in mind and do those 5 things, you can definitely slow the clock down. This is Mike. I'll talk to you later. Give the video a like. Put your comments in. Subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you later.